Hey, this is RedWantsCandy, and welcome today to Third Age Total War, where we are playing as the Dwarves of Khazad Dum. And we start off with no land, no nothing. We are a homeless people, and we look very homely as well. So we've got nothing going for us, really. And I'm doing the short campaign, but we do have to take Moria or we lose. So we're going to have to start advancing on Moria today. So let's go ahead and get into this and see where our adventures take us. Durin, eldest of the seven fathers. Blah blah blah, founded Khazad Dum. Okay. The dwarf mansions, the heart of our ancient realm. Since the first age we have thrived and prospered in these halls. Yes, we have. Okay. My lord, we are proud dwarfs. Blah 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 blah. We always endure. The time has come to reclaim Moria. So, we must begin our adventures by zooming in and seeing what the hell we're looking at. Alright. Run a little faster with those nubby little legs. Okay, so we're in Dell. The meeting started and we exposed our intentions, but as expected, the elves and men of Dell refused. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and mention now while we read this for a moment. We have two proposals, longer route. Alright, we're obviously going to take the quicker, dangerous route through Mirkwood, because, yeah. Let's go ahead and... No, not much through the Dell. We shall march through Mirkwood. Correct. Alright. If you'd like to download this mod, I will have a link in the description. This is the Divide and Conquer submod for Third Age Total War. It adds plenty of new factions, some new provinces to accompany that, and I think the map is a bit bigger. So there's that. And if you want it, I will have a link in the description, and you can click that and go there. Also, I will not have the music in it because I would get copyright claims. So if you would like to listen to the Lord of the Rings... Oh, it looks like we have a battle. If you'd like to listen to the Lord of the Rings music or anything, feel free to go to Pandora and put on the Lord of the Rings soundtrack or playlist. It'll play a bunch of pretty epic stuff. I've been listening to that while I've been reading lately. Or I will also have a link to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack in my description. Sorry. It's early morning. My throat's actually kind of sore, so I'm going to take it easy on everything this first episode. But I hope you all enjoy. Time to check out our nubby little dwarfman. I forget we have to use the arrows in this medieval. Let's see what we got. We got badasses. We got the Dwarves of Khazad Dum. There's Balin's Guard. Got the big bearded, stubby, dicked guys down here. They're a bunch of chodes. That's exactly what they are. Alright, I think these are our... Yeah, axe throwers. No, those is Dwarven Heavy Infantry. There's our axe throwers. And we also got some elves. Woodland Sentinels. Okay. They were given to us by the elves. They'd like to help us out. So that covers pretty much everybody. And now we can get into this action. I didn't really see the sizes of the people we're fighting. And also I put on minimal UI, if you're wondering how it's all set up like this, which I haven't used before. So we're going to see how that goes. Looks a little more straightforward though, and I like it. But we'll see. So, let's go ahead and I'm just going to group together my axemen. Actually, I haven't played this at all with the submod. This is completely new to me, so we'll see how that goes. These are my crossbows. No, these are my mines. Where's my crossbows? There they are. Dwarven crossbowmen. There we go. Line up, boys. Alright, let's get all these guys together. I'm just going to have you back up my homies over here. Whoa, you're big. Alright. Line up these guys. I'm gonna have them on the front. They're fucking elves. You can charge in. Your lives mean nothing to me, good says. Nothing at all. Did we miss out on some? Alright, there we go. And all these guys are gonna go with Balin. I'm Balin. Homie, you know I roll like that. Start battle. So that's what we got. I'm gonna start off by sending in these stupid elves. Alright, so let's see what we're playing against. Oh, they're pretty ugly. Alright, got some Uruk bodyguard. Alright, so obviously we don't have any ranged people, so what we're going to have to do is take care of their ranged men as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and have my elves start firing on them, and I'm going to have some people meet them halfway. Let's see, we'll lead off with the axe throwers, and then charge in with my miners, because they're fodder. They're miners. Which means you cannot have sex with them. Okay. So, let's go ahead and bring Bolin up behind my men over here. Come on, you guys. line up over here by the elves. I guess we'll give them some protection. They need that rubber. Alright, here we go. So actually, we're just nailing them down for some reason. I want you to get them. Screw these guys. I will rake up the melee stuff. We're actually going to go ahead and move in since we're just taking hits. Screw it. Alright, what do we got? We got my crossbowmen, so we're going to go ahead and have them hit these guys with something. And I guess everyone actually just advance up, except for you. Well, no, you'll go ahead and come up. This isn't really a big threat at all right now, so whatever. I need to group those guys up beside them, but it's whatever. So, I'm going to go ahead and speed up the battle by 2 for now. And those elves, they're so smug. Yeah, I know we could get up closer and do a bit better, but I've got plenty of faith in my skills, so I'm going to stay on the other side of the field and rape. Which is what they're doing, so whatever. I guess whatever works for them. Alright, we got some people pressing on. I'm going to move these stupid elves up. Yeah, that's right. Run. Run. Right. Sprint. You got long legs. You have no excuses. None whatsoever. Alright. Got some missiles. Let's shoot this cluster. Shoot over there. And now we're going to head in with my crossbowmen. And go ahead and blast a row of these guys. There we go. Where's my axemen? I know they're up here. Dwarven axemen. There we go. As soon as they hit, we're going to send the miners in. Uh-oh. I'm actually going to go ahead and speed up. Okay, sorry about the cutout on that battle scene. What happened is the game crashed, and if that frequents, then we're going to have to try a different faction, because someone did warn me that the dwarves are currently a little buggy, and there's an update coming out. So, if that continues, I will release another faction until the dwarf update comes. So, if at some point later in this episode we get into another engagement, and that happens, then I will upload a different faction tomorrow, and we will come back to the dwarves later. Did not realize I was going to have to be dealing with that. So we're going to go ahead and continue moving, and I forgot to save, so I'll get to that in a moment before we fight again. That way nothing changes too much. So how is everyone's day going? Okay, Corsairs take Gobel. Alright, time to do a lot of reading, I guess. Okay. Okay, they've fallen. Whoa, the coast of Gondor. Alright, bride presented with a beard. The bearded lady! You're fit for breeding. The station has been going for me. I'll marry the bearded lady. I'll take the hit, guys. I'll do it. I'm a little busy right now, though. Alright, so no expenditure. I guess that's good. We're good with those guys. That's good. Yeah, that's gross. It's really gross. Let's go ahead and save. We married the bearded lady. Let's dick butt. Okay, save. Save successful, as it should be. Yep. Alright, looks like we have something over there. Alright, I guess we'll have to go ahead and end our turn. And then we'll revisit soon. Rohan! So, what's everyone's favorite book by Tolkien? Since we're here. Playing this. Just curious, feel free to let me know in the comments, etc., etc. What message from the military mobilization? Alright, whatever, dude. I don't even care. I want to keep heading on.
I can't lead the troops there, sire.
Why can't you can't lead the troops where? Yeah, you can.
Where to?
Right there.
Nicely done, lads.
Oh, right. They wanted me to see this event, apparently. Let's go.
Onward.
Alright, no, they didn't. We're good.
Men
Alright.
of March Sterling.
You want me to come down here next? Okay.
That'll
Go ahead
do
and
him
set
for
it.
days.
So it looks like we're just going to be skipping turns until we get to the Mines of Moria across the map, which we need to retake. That's part of our goal for winning, and I think we actually fail just entirely if we don't get that, despite how many provinces I have. So, let's go ahead, and it's like, you know, wanting to retake Erebor. Relations worsened. Various disputes. I don't even care. Relations improved. Well, that's good.
Aye.
God, I wish we didn't have such
We march
stubby little dwarf legs. Could walk a lot further. So, yeah, we're just heading here. My day's been going pretty decent so far. Hasn't been much of a day. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to get this episode up for today. I've been busy all throughout the week, so I didn't really have the chance to do much. Especially, what with Cyril keeping me busy with Dota 2 when I did have free time. Path blocked, alright. Why not? Okay, so I have to keep going. Oh, I'm right by some enemies, I believe. If they engage me, then it will be their doom or mine, because the game might just decide to crash mid-battle. Herodrim Tribes, Easterlings of Rune. I've played as the Easterlings of Rune, and I've played as Zell before in the most submod. So those were pretty fun. Alright, I'm gonna click over here. Let's get away from the ugly guy. I would fight it, but I'm more concerned about reaching Moria. It's our homeland. We'll get back there, and Balin will rule. Long and prosperous until he dies. I guess. Which, I don't know, it'll be a while. It'll be a while before you die, man.
Setting up an ambush in the woods, my lord.
Oh, are you?
Move out.
Alright, let's see what's going on. Let's move on my map. How close are we? Oh, no, it's the next spot. Okay, so we're not too far away. I guess what our goal for this episode is to go ahead and make it here.
I can't lead the troops there, sire.
Well, you can. If you just give me a moment, we'll make it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing this episode, is getting to Moria. And hopefully that happens soon. Tribes. But yeah, there's a lot of new stuff added with this. I haven't got the chance to actually play it and experience much of it. So we're just going to see how it goes throughout this. I might play a little on the side. Elven support departs. Aw, we love Mirkwood. Oh well, that's fine. Thanks, elves, for seeing me through the woods. You're so nice. No, we wanted to murder them. They're actually only being sent back with 2 men because we killed the rest of them in their sleep. Stupid elves. Since we did that, we'll just be like, yeah, it happened in battle. That's how we lost them. They fell in battle. Yes.
Alright, forward.
Alright. So, we're finally almost there. And if anyone would like to bring up some talking points to cover during these episodes, feel free to leave some topics in the comments. I want this to be a really, not a collaborative, just, I want, like, heavy discussion and stuff going on these videos with everybody. So I'd like for everybody to be kind of present in the comments. Don't forget to leave some likes for the new series. Stuff like that. But yeah, if you have anything you'd like to hear me talk about during this, then feel free to point it out. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them, and I will answer them. And that about covers everything. I'm probably going to put a note before this video letting you know about everything. Okay, Lothlorien. Oh, no, don't play that video. Hell no. Don't do that, please. I need to turn those off, if that's an option. Did not know that was going to be a thing. Because copyright, WB will come in here and pound my asshole. They will. They'll do it. I think they're claiming like all of the Arkham games and stuff entirely. They're not friendly. Alright, so we're finally almost to Moria. A gift from the council. I'm greatly impressed by your leadership. Alright. 15. Okay, I like gold, so thank you. Alright, here, we made it. Yes!
Men of March still in it.
It's invalid for its character type. Okay. Well, we're gonna take their little fort, aren't we? Well, we'll do on next. And then the episode is about to come to a close after we do this. And next episode we'll probably be sieging Moria. It's ours, and we want it back. And I wish my throat didn't hurt, but it's all good. Kingdom of Gondor. But yeah, I'm new to the Third Age game, not Third Age, Total War games. I don't play them that often, so I'm still brushing up on everything. Let's go ahead and take this fort.
Aye, starting with the siege.
Oh, well. Cannot assault, these don't have units capable of attacking buildings. Has 183. Well, let's maintain siege.
Aye, sire. The siege goes as planned.
Yep, it does. I want to siege this before we go. I don't want to save. Okay, let's save tick butt. Save game. Thank you. And we'll end our turn. Well, we decide to build our siege equipment. Because if anything, we're having a fort right outside of this place. And then we're gonna attack there. Next. The turns do go a lot faster in this than most, though, I've noticed. So that is actually really nice.
I can't leave the troops there.
Alright, we can attack now. Time to go ahead and assault.
The time's
It didn't even let me see what was going on. That's cool. I didn't want to look anyways. Thank you, game. Dick. Impatient. Jerk. Alright. Thus befell the contest of Sauron and Felagund, which is renowned for Felagund strove... Okay, I've been reading. Let's start deployment. Alright. We're moving up the hill. It's nice and misty. Gotta get this up. Gotta get that fodder up. Actually, not you, though. Actually, yeah, all of you. Right there at the front line. I want you as close to the front as possible. There you go. I got them backing you up. Nice. Alright, what do we got? General, get up here. You stack up behind them. No, in front of them. What are we talking about? What are you talking about? Alright, axe throwers. There. Yep, fine, that works. And where's my crossbowman? Doop. That works. Hee yay, it looks pretty. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got these guys and then little groups together. Yep, heavy infantry. There we go. And you. Can I not make you a nice tight little group? Why do you have to be so different? You're like that stupid block in Tetris I don't want. Why can't you be like these guys? You asswads. Alright. Okay, it looks like they have a moat with spikes. Hopefully my men aren't idiots and go around that. I'm gonna go ahead and have my crossbowmen start shooting on these walls. Oh, just a bunch of snagga. Alright, got my miners going up, axe throwers. Screw it, throw at the walls. Alright. And now we just go. And it looks like all my stuff goes back to normal for sieges, so I guess that's cool. Oh, wait, I forgot to... Well, no. Yeah, the game crashed. I forgot to turn minimal UI back on. Whatever. Watch out for the spikes, man. Those are big spikes. Really big. Okay. Here we go. Turn it down. Alright, we're going for it now. Where are these guys at? Oh, they're in the back. Are they shooting from here? It's like people don't like getting up close for a fight. Let me see. What are these crossbowmen doing? Alright, I guess they're just gonna... just watch. They'd like to just sit and watch and pretend to do something. I didn't know how to work a bow. A crossbow at that. So complicated. Alright, good. They can't hit us if we're over here. Throw the maxes up there. Do it. Alright, gate's almost down. Let's see if we can actually throw axes up there. Launch them! You're all ready? Throw! Woo! There we go.